Hello, I'm here to do a quick video on how I curl my hair and then some products that I've been using and liking. First of all, let me start with saying all of these products are products that I've already had or that I've purchased myself. So none of these were sent to me. They're my own products and I'm giving you my honest review of them. And I'm going to be using this curling iron. It is the Gibert de Paris, and I've had this for years. The thing even fell off of it. It is an inch barrel, and I've kind of already done the back of my hair so that I can make it go quicker for you. But what I do is I put up half of my hair and I do the bottom layer first and then I do the top layer. Before I curl, I use this Chi iron guard, and this is a heat protectant that protects your hair before you get ready to use heat styling tools. So what I do, I just kind of left one piece on each side on the bottom, is I take the curling iron and curl away from the face, and then I leave out the bottom part. And I think I've done a video on this in the past, and you could probably search hair tutorial if you want to see, you know, the full way that I do all of the hair, but I'm just going to show you on a couple of pieces just to let you see how it works. So that is what I do, and then I kind of take it up with my fingers and just hold it and like let it set for just a second, and it seems to hold the curl better when I do that. And then I left one piece, but I can probably break this into two pieces on this side. And honestly, I don't think that you need any sort of fancy curling iron to get the waves that I have in my hair. This is just a normal janky old curling iron here, and it works just fine. I'm sure some of the newer ones are probably cool and maybe have some special, like, I don't know, like thermal heat blah 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 thing, but this one does just fine if you ask me. So that's the bottom layer. And then what I normally do is I take the bottom and kind of put it in a little bun, and then I start on the top. So I'll take the hair thing from the top and then use that for the bottom. And usually I have a hair clip, but currently my hair clip is MIA, which seems to be the story of my life. I have I'll buy a pack of hair clips and then all of a sudden they're all gone and I can't find them. So this is the top layer, and I do the same thing. Starting with the back, I grab a piece of hair and curl away from the face. And I'm just gonna do that on each side. So while I'm curling, I'm gonna attempt to talk about some products that I'm using and liking while I'm curling my hair. So after I get all of the curls set in, I will use this Oribe dry texturizing spray. And I actually like to use this in place of hairspray. I don't really like hairspray. I've never really found a hairspray that seems to work for me. So I like to use this dry texturizing spray in place of hairspray just because it doesn't make your hair sticky, and it kind of gives it some volume and some, let me read this and actually tell you exactly what it does. So, style to desired finish and hold a brilliant alternative to dry shampoo. So I think this is kind of a hybrid of like a hairspray and a dry shampoo, and it kind of just gives your hair some texture. So I use that after I have the curls in place. And then we talked about the iron guard, and that's what I actually use to protect my hair from the heat of the curling iron, which if I do this, you know, 2 or 3 times a week, I'm potentially damaging my hair a lot because this curling iron gets really, really hot. So I also like to use this stuff that, funny enough, I found from one of those mall kiosk places. You know, when you go in the mall and they kind of like harass you and say, "Excuse me, miss, can I ask you a question?" Well, one time I actually stopped and they gave me a sample of this stuff called Hair Styler Hair Serum. And I used it and really liked it. But there was no way that I was going to go back to the mall and actually talk to those people and buy it from them, because they'd probably try to sell me like 6 other things. So what I did, which is what I do in most cases with everything, is I researched it online and actually found it on Amazon, and then I ordered it from Amazon. So I think it's like $7.99. and it works so good. It's like way better than even the Moroccan oil or any of the more expensive hair oils, and it is got argan oil and vitamin E in it. So I'll use that after I wash my hair and after I comb out my hair from the shower. I'll use that stuff only on my ends because you don't really want to use it too close to your scalp because then it'll make your hair kind of oily. So finishing up the curling here, let me move on to some face products. So I have a hard time finding a sunscreen in the summer to wear under makeup. My makeup has SPF in it, but I always like an extra layer of protection in the summer just because I'm paranoid about the sun. And I got this at Target. It's this Neutrogena Age Shield SPF 110, and I really like it. I thought it was gonna be kind of thick and sticky because of the high SPF, but it's actually oil-free. It kind of smells like sunscreen still. It's not horrible. So I do like it for the summer months, and it's great to wear under makeup as well. And you can't beat SPF 110, hello. So I also love this Hourglass primer. This is the number 28 primer serum. So this is going to be a little more than just a makeup primer. I think I talked about in a video or two back about the Laura Mercier primer, and actually it made me break out, so I took it back to Sephora. I'm not a fan. I've been using this Hourglass number 28 primer serum, and this stuff works so well, and it's got like added vitamins and moisturizers for your, it's like a kind of like a moisturizer before you put on your makeup. So it also primes your skin, and I just really like it. And then I'm also going to talk about this stuff that I have seen everywhere for the longest time, and I've always wanted to try it. It's this Biologique Recherche Lotion P50 1970, whatever that means. It is actually an exfoliator kind of toner. So it's not a cream, it's not a moisturizer, it's not a serum. It is liquid, and you put it on like a toner. But what it does is it contains phenol and other stuff that exfoliates your skin, but not to the point where it's gonna shed the skin, but you just notice like a subtle difference over time. I have noticed my skin is smoother, it looks less porous, and just some other things that it's kind of crazy how it's worked in just 1 week. I got this off of a website where I could buy a travel size, because what I like to do when I try products I haven't tried before is either order a sample on eBay or find one in a travel size so that I can make sure I like it before I spend the money to buy the whole big thing. So this stuff, just a warning, smells like Vicks Chloraseptic spray. It has the weirdest smell, and your whole like bathroom or room will smell like that after you use it. But it works so well, and there's different levels that you can get. So the P50 regular contains phenol, and then the P50W doesn't. There's like different letters for the number, if it contains things or not. So I'll put that in the text below. But I'm really liking it so far, and I'm curious to try some other products by them as well. So I might see if I can find some samples on eBay. But that is how I curl my hair, and let me spray my Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray really quick. So you can kind of see, it just gives your hair a little texture and kind of makes it like thicker. I don't know how to explain it, but I just really like it. So hope you all are having a great week, and thank you for watching. Bye.